Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Empowering You, tonight's in-depth training on ShareSolavei.com and how to set up video pages, video emails, and how to take your network and your business to another level of excellence. My name is Stacy Wallace, and I am honored to be a social executive with Solavei, and tonight have the privilege of taking you through this in-depth training. Many of you have asked for this topic. You've seen my landing page and others and said, how did you put your own video on there? How is it that you're sending out those video emails? And tonight, I'm really excited to walk you through a process and show you exactly how that is taking place. Tonight, this is sponsored by the Empowered Living Network, which is an incredible coming together of multiple teams across Solavei, dedicated to your success, whether you're brand new or whether you've been here for many months. We want you to know that we believe in a motto: no member left behind. So it doesn't matter who your upline is. We want to welcome you, want to let you know that we're here for you and here to see your network grow. If you haven't already taken the training on empoweredliving.biz, I encourage you to do that. Just go to empoweredliving.biz and you're going to see a very simple 1, 2, 3 training. Get in, get social, get free. When you click on number 1, you're going to see how to plug into all the different social sites, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, both with Solavei and the Empowered Living Network. And you're also going to see the 1K challenge, not only the overview, but also the tutorial to show you how to make $1,000 a month in 90 days or less. I understand there's a number of folks that are just taking it slow and easy with Solavei, and so you just know that you can take that same plan and spread it over 18 months if you want to. But it's definitely a roadmap to show you what you need to do in order to make a residual income of $1,000 with Solavei. Of course, we also have Get Social, where we give you a training on how to utilize the social systems of Outreach Manager and ShareSolavei and why they're so uniquely different but very important to use together. And then step 3 is get free. Get in, get social, get free. At a bare minimum, we want to see people be able to make at least $60 a month with Solavei so that they can have enough to pay for their mobile service every single month. That's why we say 3 equals free. 3 trios or 9 people is enough for you to be earning free mobile service every single month. We're very excited about that. When we talk about that, we're excited because it gives you an opportunity to plug in with Solavei, get in, get social, and get free. So tonight we are going to talk about ShareSolavei.com. If you have not already gone to ShareSolavei.com and gotten your free marketing system, well, tonight I'm probably going to give you reasons why you want to immediately upgrade or go ahead and get started with that 14-day trial for $1. And you will be able to see that the upgraded system called the Pro system is going to give you some bells and whistles that even if you are not an internet marketer, even if you don't consider yourself an online marketer, these are things that will just help increase the excellence of your business. And so I'm going to show you some of those things tonight. But ShareSolavei is a very simple process system. It's a lead capture tool. Basically, you can see here on the right, this is what a landing page looks like, or a lead capture page, where basically it's an offering. Does your cell phone pay you? And it gives a call to action, take a free tour, and an opportunity for people to put in their name, their email, and their phone number so that you can gather their information, create a list of names that you can then send information to. Now, the free system, that's exactly what it does. The Pro system, of course, allows you a few more bells and whistles. And when somebody puts their name and email and phone number in there and clicks Start Tour, it kicks them into an automated email system where they're going to get 8, 10, however many you want to set up. We've got 8 already set up as a default system over the course of 30 days, 90 days, however long you want it to run. Basically so that it automatically follows up with people for the course of 30 days or more, so that it kind of massages people and helps you get them through that decision-making process. Now, analysts say that it takes 8 to 12 touches for somebody to be ready to convert online without any kind of trust relationship. So this helps you do that. That lead capture tool obviously puts them into a system that allows for that to take place. Another thing that it offers, of course, is a lead tracking tool where you can go in and you can see how many videos did they watch, what pages did they hit, an automated email system like I mentioned, multiple landing pages that you can choose from. I'll show you that in just a minute. A closed video funnel to enroll. Now, what that is if you want to keep your funnel completely closed to where it doesn't send people to your social sites or outside sites, you can certainly do that. It is completely customizable and gives you the opportunity. This really is the most robust system that is out there. And I have viewed a lot of systems when we were looking at which one would be best for ShareSolavei to offer. And I have to say, there is not a system out there that provides what this system provides. And most of you getting started, you'll never need to use all the bells and whistles that it has. But certainly on the entry level, I'm going to show you some things tonight that you can use that are really going to increase your effectiveness. For those of you who are professional marketers and you want to go into all those bells and whistles, well, I think you'll find that this is a system like none other. Co-op opportunities, lead purchasing sources, 100% officially ShareSolavei authorized and approved. Now, there are sites that have sent in for compliance, but they are not authorized by ShareSolavei, and they are not 100% official ShareSolavei sites. This one is, so you can completely rest assured that this is a site that's not going to be cross-recruiting, cross-pollinating, or try to market other products and systems. It's going to be 100% ShareSolavei, as well as having advanced follow-up tools, which I'm going to be sharing with you tonight, that will help you as people go through your full marketing site, as they go through your opt-in pages. What do you do after you've got them in the system? Tonight, we're going to talk about that. Before I do, I just want to mention, many of you are familiar with Outreach Manager. Now, when you become a member of ShareSolavei, you get a free website at ShareSolavei.com/ whatever username you chose in your enrollment process. That page and that website is very important because that's where people are going to enroll if they click your Join Now tab. Of course, anybody that goes to that site, they will be bound or bonded to your link, meaning if you sent them to the website and that's the last website they saw before they entered, your picture will pop up in the enrollment flow as their sponsor for them to choose you. That's very important about ShareSolavei.com. The second part, or the second system that I want you to remember, is MyShareSolavei.com. Now, MyShareSolavei.com is your back office. This is what you get when you join ShareSolavei. It's absolutely free. This is where you're going to go in and you're going to be able to check your account, your payment options. You're going to see your network, your dashboard. It's going to show you how much money you're making. You're going to be able to go to Outreach Manager here, and you're going to be able to send out videos, invites. You're going to be able to have social posts that go to Facebook and Twitter. So this is a real exciting system. It also has a contact tracker you can see that allows you to be able to track contacts. And I'm going to show you a little bit how this works before we jump into ShareSolavei so you understand the difference between the two sites. You can see in Outreach Manager, you can go in. This is how you send an invite video. I chose What is ShareSolavei down here. You can put in their name, their last name, and their email. This is a very personalized approach to sending out an invitation for somebody to take a look at ShareSolavei. I always encourage you, however, on this section, these are basically default automatically generated messages. I encourage you to go ahead and highlight that and erase it and put a message of your own, something very personal like this one. Hey, Lisa, great chatting with you today. Here's the email I said I would send. I'll tell you about a cool social network I found that's actually paying people to share. Why don't you check out the video? I'll call you later to tell you how I'm using this to pay off my school loan, get free mobile service every month. And then what I do is I send them to the ShareSolavei site, my ShareSolavei site. So this is George's site. You know, you guys all know Purple George. On this one, I put, they even gave me a free marketing system you can visit at georgerocks.sharesolavei.com. I'll call you at 9. Why am I doing that? Because one thing that Outreach Manager does not offer, that even if you are a beginner and you don't want to do anything with online marketing or buying leads or Craigslist or anything like that, but you do want to be able to have an automated follow-up system, then you're going to want a ShareSolavei site. And what that does is when somebody would go to this link, click on it, and go to your ShareSolavei site, if they opt in, remember the name, the email, and the phone number, if they put that in there and click Start Tour, it's automatically going to go into your ShareSolavei system, and those automatic generated emails, 8 of them are automatically written for you, and you can obviously write more if you want, but 8 emails are automatically going to be sent over the course of 30 days on your behalf to that prospect. At that point that they enter into your system like that, they are now considered a lead. So a prospect, somebody who is not in one of your systems, once they enter into your system, they are now called a lead. And ultimately, we want to go from prospect to lead to member. So those leads will be continually dripped on with those emails for 30 days on your behalf. So that's an important differentiation between those two. Now, what we're going to do, here's 5 things we're going to cover tonight about ShareSolavei.com. Number 1, we're going to cover how do I set up video landing pages? How do I share those unique pages with others? Now, you may be saying, Stacey, what is a video landing page? Well, I'm going to show you mine in just a minute. It means that I can send somebody to a domain, a URL, let's just say 49 or free, purplepaycard.com, whatever it is. There's a number of folks that have different things out there. My.sharesolavei.com. That's the one I'm going to show you tonight. And you're going to see my video of a personal video that I recorded so that I can connect with the people that I'm connecting with in the marketplace so they can see my face. And I'm going to show you that. Now, the default landing pages that are created by ShareSolavei all have the Solavei videos. I'm going to show you that as well. But what I'm going to share with you tonight is how to customize those so that it's your video page. Okay? How do I share those unique pages with others? Number 3, how do I make my video page the default page? Number 4, how do I create a video email or a video welcome when someone joins my team? And number 5, how do I send it to my prospects or my new members? So those are the 5 things we're going to cover. And to get started, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop out of here, and I am actually going to go to ShareSolavei so that you guys can watch me do this right along with you. Now, this is ShareSolavei.com. You will see here, this is where you sign up for your own account. And this account will be linked to your Solavei site. So if somebody clicks Join Now, while in your ShareSolavei site, it will send them into your network. So they will be automatically put into your network when they join. So I encourage folks, go ahead and take the pro trial. You've got 14 days. You get a test drive before they're going to charge you the $19.95. Try it. I think you're going to see that it is of great value. That also gives you some time for you to be able to play around with it, get some training, understanding. And so what you get with that, of course, as all these options, the website tour, premium capture, blog, video email captures, automated email marketing, do-it-yourself landing pages, co-ops, and a lot more. But what I'm going to do tonight is I want to make it simple. If you do nothing but just get that pro trial or that pro tour, when you sign in to your system, you're going to come to this page. Now, I'll tell you, I was on the call for a couple of hours today with the creators of ShareSolavei, and I let them know that if I was a newbie coming into this, this looks very confusing to me. And so we have agreed that we are going to clean this up dramatically to make it extremely simple, very much like empoweredliving.biz. When you go there, it's clean. Get in, get social, get free. Let me just show you guys that here for just a second. Because we want it to be really simple that when you go to something, you go, okay, there's step 1, step 2, step 3. Now, clearly, there's a lot of stuff going on here. For those of you who are brand new, I want to encourage you, just click on this blue button. That's where the most basic information is going to be for how you set up your first landing page, what you want to put into that landing page. It's all right there. And you can see if you'll just do step 1, step 2, step 3, then you can scroll down and you can go through each of these steps. And each step is going to take you into a little more advanced bells and whistles. So for starters, that's what you want to do on that home or dashboard. Just go right into getting started. Now, I'm going to assume that those of you listening have already done that. And so tonight we are going to go into a little bit more detail on if I'm just using those sites. I've got my landing pages and I'm wondering, okay, so now what? So I've got my Pro Tour. I've got it set up. How do I send people to that? Well, first thing is you want to be out in the marketplace. You might get business cards created, and on that business card, I would encourage you to have your ShareSolavei URL. So whatever that is, maybe it is like mine is, let me just show you guys here. And if you, okay, so we'll go to my.sharesolavei. This is an example. And what I'm going to show you is an example of a video page. This is a landing page. Now, it comes as a default with a Solavei 1-minute video right here. And what I did is I customized that because I wanted people to see me. I wanted people to know who they were signing up with if they did get involved. I wanted to do a little personal welcome to them. And so I put that on that page. And tonight we're going to talk about how I did that. But even if you didn't do this and you just had your landing page, I would encourage you just to send people to that. Now, for those of you who are a little more advanced, you may want to buy a domain. You can redirect another domain to this site. So maybe you want to go buy treesrock.com or I love purple paycardsruletheworld.com. You can get creative. Now remember, you cannot use Solavei or the word trios or the word social commerce revolution. There's a few things you cannot use in your domain. So you want to stay away from those that are copyrighted by Solavei, but you can get creative. And I have certainly seen a lot of creative domains if you want to redirect it. For those of you who don't know what that means and you really don't care and you don't want to learn, then just use what ShareSolavei gives you, which I chose my.sharesolavei.com. You're going to get to choose whatever you want. You could put lisa.sharesolavei.com. You could put happydays.sharesolavei.com, whatever you want. So you're going to be out in the marketplace, maybe on your business cards, and you're going to send people to this site. When they come, the goal is to get them to opt in so they get in your system and become a lead and they become a part of that auto drip system and they get those emails. Now, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to move past that phase of setting up your landing page and assume you guys have already done that and assume that you're kind of got it going, but now you're wanting to know a few little tricks and whistles of how to create some other things. So tonight, how do I set up a video landing page? Okay, this is a video landing page. And when I say a video landing page, what I'm saying is one that has my own personal video on it because it automatically comes. Your system automatically comes. Let me show you. If I go in here and I look at the options of lead capture pages, these lead capture pages are automatically set up for you. You don't have to set them up. And you could choose lead capture page number 2. It's going to automatically have a Solavei video in it. So it's really a done for you system. You don't have to do anything. You just pick the pretty picture that you like, and that's the one you're going to plug in to your system when you go. And all that is a part of that 1, 2, 3 step getting started process. It walks you right through it. Now, what if you look at this and say, oh my goodness, but I want to have my picture on it or I want to have my video on it like Stacy did so that people can get to know me too. Now, let me tell you, that can be a blessing and it can be a cursing. If you're not going to go ahead and fix yourself up and put a little paint on the barn, ladies or guys, if you're not going to go ahead and make yourself appear friendly, I would encourage you to use the Solavei video. It's been done. There's been a lot of money put into those Solavei videos. But if you're ready to create a video of your own, tonight, that's what we're going to talk about. So here's what we do. If you got pen and paper, I encourage you to get started with me. We're going to run through this. Number 1, how do I set up a video landing page with my own video on it? Okay, first thing is you're going to take your wonderful phone or your video camera and you're going to go record your video. I tend to like great backgrounds outdoors. You may want to use an office. You may want to just make sure the lighting is great. Make sure that the lighting is facing forward on your face and not behind you so that you look, lit up. And create a video that they can see you and make sure it's friendly and make sure it's short. I encourage a minute or less or 2 minutes or less so that you keep their attention. And obviously, it is something that you are creating. Let me go here. That will invite them to take a look at your video funnel. Now, in this video, you guys can go to my.sharesolavei.com and look at it. If, in fact, tonight you decide that you want to go in and test this, I just ask you in your name, just put the word Solavei, like John Solavei. That way I don't follow up on you. And I know that you are just testing out the system. It really helps me. And I appreciate all of you who have been testing it out many, many times. It helps me if you just put Solavei in your name. And that way I know that you are already a member or you're already a prospect of someone else so that you maintain that. And I really do ask you to do that. If you go on there, you'll see what I've said basically is, hey, have you heard about the social commerce revolution? It's very cool. It's a social network that actually pays people. And I want to tell you all about it. I even want to tell you how people are getting paid. We paid out over $8 million. And on the other side of this landing page in this opt-in form, I've got videos that I'm going to show you the entire deal. All you have to do is put in your name, your email, and your phone number, and I am going to be able to shoot you out a self-led video tour. You're going to be able to watch it on the spot. Plus, on the other side of this is my name, my phone number, and the way to get a hold of me if you have any questions. So just put in your name and information, and I'll see you on the other side. So I am directing them to this opt-in form to get them to start their video tour. Now, this happens to be the landing page that I chose. There's a lot of landing pages available, but ultimately, I'm wanting them to opt in. Okay, so how do I set up that video? Number one, go shoot the video. Whatever you want to say on it, go shoot the video, then upload it to YouTube. If you do not have a YouTube account, you need to set up a YouTube account. And then at the top of the YouTube page that you set up, or the account that you set up, it'll say upload. Click upload, and you're going to choose it from, now, let me just say, it's got to be in your computer if you're uploading it from your computer. I tend to upload everything from my phone. I have a Galaxy Note 2. I have an iPhone 4S. I have an HTC One S. I have way too many phones, but all of those directly connect me to YouTube. So if you are right now searching for a phone, I encourage you get a phone that has the capability of shooting video and uploading. So that's going to be a smartphone. So I upload directly to YouTube, and I always make sure that these videos, I make them private so that I can go in and look at them before anybody sees them, and then I can keep them private, that these aren't the videos everybody gets to watch. They actually have to go to my landing pages to see them. So when you do that, upload the video to YouTube, and let's just go ahead and go to YouTube here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go in here. So let's say I just uploaded it from my phone. I'm going to go in here, and you guys can see I'm on a slow connection tonight. I'm going to go into my video manager, and I am going to identify the video that I just uploaded. And let's say it's this one. And I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to click on it. We'll get this. There it goes. Okay. So what I would do, if this was the video that I wanted to use, I would go right down here, and I would click the share button. And I would go ahead and copy that link right there. I could do Command-C on a Mac. I could do Control-C on a PC. Or I could just go in here and go up to my address bar. I could copy this address. However you want to do it, copy that link, and then you're going to go back into your ShareSolavei system. Okay, so once you go into ShareSolavei system, you're going to go right here to My Site. Then you're going to scroll down to My Video Pages, because we're getting ready to create a video page for you. Once you click on My Video Pages, you're going to scroll down. As you can see, I've got a lot of videos in there already. And we're going to name that link. So let's say we name it Solavei Introduction. And then we're going to go down here, and we are going to paste, oops, obviously I didn't copy it. We're going to paste that link into that spot there. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to number 3, and it says size. Well, I'm not exactly sure what size that screen needs to be, so I'm going to go pick my landing page first. Now you'll see in here, this is going to give you the different options of landing pages. Well, you're probably going, well, I don't have a clue what any of those words mean. So what I encourage you to do before you pick that is go in here and look at the landing pages. Okay, so you can go in here and go lead capture pages, and it's going to give you a sample of what each one of them look like. So you can see this one with the hand, or the one with the pretty girls that look like a Dentyne commercial, or the one with the very politically correct every ethnicity in the world on it. Maybe the one that shows mobile apps and students, maybe the one with a bunch of girls that look way too young to be drinking wine. Or the family that is so naturally laying in the grass looking at their phone. Whichever one you decide to pick, go ahead and say, okay, well, I really like lead capture go to. So now we're going to go back in there, My Site, down to video pages. We're going to have to go through that process again. Come down here, Solavei Introduction. I'm going to put in that YouTube link again. And now I know that I want to pick, oh my goodness, now I forgot. Let's just say go to 2. And that would be the one I want to pick. Well, it tells me right here what size I want that to be. So you would go in here and you'd go ahead and pick other and go ahead and pick 412 by, oops, let's do width. Yeah, that's right, by 245 height. Okay. And I always encourage autoplay. That way, when anybody comes to your site, it automatically starts to play with you in it. You don't have to, but I think that personally, that's what I like to have happen with my site. And then I would click save. Now it's going to show you a preview down here. Now, let's just say you go in here and you pick a different one. And I'm going to show you how this works in just a second. But if you picked one here, video, one cap, it's going to say, oh, well, it's 560 by 315. Well, that one is up here already done. So I can just click that and it'll automatically fill up those fields for you. Click autoplay this video and then click save. Now, that is how you create a video landing page that looks like this. Okay, so that's how you create the video. Now you're saying, okay, well, Stacy, but I created the video. It doesn't show up there. How do we get it to show up here instead of the ShareSolavei video? Here we go. We're not quite done. We are now going to go in, and once you've saved it, first off, let me tell you this. You can create as many video landing pages as you want, and you will see I have a number of them here. And all I have to do, I don't have to load that onto my website. Like that one we just created. I don't have to replace this. I can leave my.sharesolavei.com and I leave this one on it. And I may want to go buy 5 domains and put those on other domains. Or I may want to just simply use the direct links of each one of those. I'll show you what that means. Here's a direct link. Let me show you. Let's go down here to this one. And you can go up here and you can actually just give this link to someone in an email. And when they go to it, it's automatically going to go to that video that you shot. And it could be a different video. Now, obviously, I set this one up here on this type of a landing page. You can set up as many of these as you want. Each video that you set up or video page that you set up creates a new page in your system. You can create as many as you want. Now, why is that important? You're probably going, okay, well, why would I want to have a bunch of those? Well, let's say today you are going to go to the park and play with your 3-year-old and your 5-year-old, and you're there and you know your goal while you're there, while your kids are playing, is to meet a bunch of moms. So you may want to go ahead and create a video landing page for all the moms that you met. And it just says, hey, you know, it was great meeting you today at the park. And I'm so excited we got to meet. Thanks for letting me tell you a little bit about ShareSolavei and how I'm trying to raise some money in order to, you know, pay for my kids to go to those dance classes. And I just wanted to shoot you this video. Below, if you'll put in your name, your email, and your phone number, it is going to show you my entire video tour and how ShareSolavei is paying my family. So just put your name and information below, and I'll be able to connect with you. So you can imagine if I sent them this one, for example, they would just put their information. And that right there is a mom's landing page. You can create it for military. You can create it for students. You can create pages for people in your network, at your Chamber of Commerce, maybe at your church. You may have people in your network. I've got some pretty big Super Bowl athletes that I've showed this to them. Hey, you can create them to say stuff about you. You can target nonprofit organizations. Whatever you want to do, you can use this to create as many of these pages as you want. And they're just going to have different domains at the top that you will give out. So I would make sure, let's say this was the one I made for the moms. I would make sure that in the email that I send them, I say, hey, go check out this video, and I'll put this link in there, and it'll automatically, when they click on it, direct them here. Now, we are going to talk about how to take that video, and in a minute, I'm going to show you how you can do even better than that. Why would you want to just put a link in an email and send it out when you can do something a lot prettier? I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But before I do, what if you say, well, Stacy, I created a video and I think it would look really good on my main landing page with my ShareSolavei system. and that's the one I want to give everybody. Well, let me show you how to do this, how to get that video on your default page. This page actually shoots directly into my marketing system, and I'll show you that. So first thing is, you are going to go back again, and we're going to copy that direct link of the video. Let's say it's this video here. You're going to copy that direct link right there. And then you are going to go to my site, which is up here. And you're going to just scroll down to my links. Click on my links. And now this is going to show you what is being broadcast. Now my main website link, my.sharesolavei.com, which is what I've been sending people to, it's right here. And I want to make sure that they are being redirected to that landing page that I just said. Now look here. You will see when I click on that little box, it has all my videos listed. Now all of these up here, those are the ones with the Solavei videos. Go 5, go 4. These are the ones that have the Solavei content, and these are the videos that I have created. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go right in here and you're going to pick the video. Let's just say I pick the one that says Pro Landing Page. You're going to click on it and it's going to send them right into that. Now watch this for just a second. You can actually send them anywhere you want. You may want to custom redirect them when they go to mysharesolavei.com. You may want to have a custom redirect, and so you could actually click on custom redirect and put them wherever you want them to go. So you could custom redirect them to another Solavei site, a domain that you've purchased, whatever it is that you want. So you will have that option there as well. Okay, for those of you that confused you, just back up and let's go back in here and let's say that you choose the video that you called Stacy Video, and that's the one you want to use. You save it, and then it ends up looking like that. Okay? So now when you get to that place, okay, you've got your domain, your default set on a video. The next question that I want to cover, so number one was, how do I set up the video landing page? Okay, first off, you got to set up the video, and you can set up as many of those as you want. What does that look like? It goes in here. Remember, we go and we set up all those video pages. You can do them one after another after another. I've got them talking about me as an executive. This is my landing page. I've got for people that want to thank you for visiting my ShareSolavei.com site. I've got a landing page for that. I've got welcome to my team pages, and I'm going to show you those in just a second. So you can create as many of those little video pages as you want right down in here. So then how do I make that my default? Remember, that was going into what I just showed you, going into my links, picking the default page that you want, and being able to set that up. And once you click save, it will become your default page, your home page. Okay, next thing, how do I make, how do I create a video email or video welcome? Here we go. This one's great. This one's fun. This one can increase the professionalism of your business and the emails that you are sending out. So we have right here, again, we're going to go to my site. We're going to click down to my video pages. And again, this time we're going to go to whatever video. Now I've gone down here and I will show you guys, I created a video and it was called Welcome to Solavei and the Empowered Living Network. I'll show you guys what that looks like real quick. So I shot it today. Oops, I set it as private. I got to unset it as private. Hold on. Let's do this together. Let me sign out of this account. This is good. You guys need to see what happens when you need to troubleshoot. And I'm going to sign in. To a different account that I have. Now I'm going to go in here, go into my video manager, and go, oh my goodness, look, oh, looky there, there's Laura Wells. I'm going to go in here and I'm actually going to edit this. You can see that I have it set as private. Naughty, naughty. Nobody will be able to see it if it's private. So I'm going to set it as public. And that way it can access it. So that should be good to go. Now let's go back in here and see if it has actually transferred over into our system. And hopefully it has. There we go.
Hello and
Okay, so there I have created a welcome page. Now what this one is, when somebody joins my team, I immediately put their information into ShareSolavei as a member. Even if they've never opted into that system, even if they've never taken a look at it, I immediately go in and I put their name and information into my system as a member. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Then I make sure I send them a video email welcome. The video itself just says, hey, I'm so glad you're a part of my team. I'm really excited. I mean, this is where you want to connect, because remember, you're going to probably pick up the phone and call them. You're going to follow up with them. You want to have, and this is the thing, guys, if you're just signing people up and moving on, you are doing yourself an injustice. You need to create relationships and help folks get those trios. The more you will put the effort into every member as being valuable. You know, people all the time say, Stacy, you know, are you going to be able to work with me? Are you going to be able to have the time? Absolutely. If somebody shows themselves hungry, I'm going to work with them. But most importantly, I want to make sure I have tools that they also can duplicate. Now watch this. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you what a video email looks like. So we're going to go in here and copy that direct link. Okay, so this is how we are going to create a video welcome email. Now this could be a welcome email. It could be a, hey, what you doing email, whatever it was. I'm going to show you how to create one that just says welcome to my team. So we went into my site, then we clicked on my video, we scrolled down, copy the email link of the, or this is called the short code. For those of you who hear that term, that's called a short code. You're going to copy it. Oops, that's the direct link. You're going to copy the email link, my bad. And that's called the short code right there. And then you are going to go up here into email system. And once you go into email system, you're going to scroll down to email templates right there. Now, you are going to go in here, see where it says video email template. You're going to click on the little checkbox right there. And now we're going to start to create that email template that you're going to want to send out to all of your new members. So you're going to go in here and say, wow, I really want to put that video in here. First thing you want to do is name it. You don't want to call it video email template. So call it welcome to my team. Okay. And then you go down here. Of course, I called it, what did I call it? Welcome to Solavei and the Empowered Living Network. Then you're going to go down here into your actual content of your email. You can see it's a really pretty looking email. And right here, see this box? This is where your video is going to show up, or a picture of your video. What you're going to do is you're just going to copy that link right there that says pick one, and you're going to put in yours. Now, a quick way to do it, if you don't want to copy that whole thing, is you can just change those last 3 digits. Okay, mine was 485. Okay, you can do that as well. So you can either replace the whole thing from bar to bar, or you can just replace those last 3 digits, because it's all the same except for the last 3 digits. Now, once you've done that, you're going to scroll down. Just take a look. And let me just say this. Don't be worried that you see all these brackets. That is autofill. What's going to happen is it's automatically going to put in your name, your phone number, your email, and your website. Same with up here. Don't be confused. It's not going to say from the desk of my name. It's going to have your name, because this is your system. Okay, now you can come in here if you want to customize this and say, hey, I shot this video on Mount Rushmore. I don't even know how to spell Rushmore. For you. And whatever you want to say in there, you can personalize it. You can put whatever words in here. But this is where your video will go. I keep it simple. You can go in there. And I'm going to show you in just a second what my template looks like, because I actually put a lot of training information in mine. And then you just go down and you click save. Okay, so let's go in and take a look at one of mine, and that way you can take a look what they look like, the way I've created it. So I go in here, and here's my Welcome to ShareSolavei and the Empowered Living Network. I'm going to go in here and just show you what it looks like. I created it in here. Let me just pull this down for you. And you will be able to see I went ahead and put my pick in there. Welcome to ShareSolavei and the Empowered Living Network. Here's a video just for you. And I went in here and I went ahead and wrote more content. I wanted to connect with them and immediately get them started in that 1, 2, 3 training. Remember, the more simple you can keep it, the more duplicatable it will be for your team. That's why a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 repeat it's so simple. So I encourage people to go get in, get social, get free. Get in is to go to empoweredliving.biz and go ahead and do the 1, 2, 3 training. That website, guys, we created it just for you. It's been created literally all the way back in June when I first got started. I have always been passionate. It comes from my father of creating systems that are simple and duplicatable. And I'm very honored and thankful at all the leaders that have helped to contribute, have helped that site get translated into Spanish, because you guys know my Rosetta Stone isn't that good yet. So I'm very thankful that it has become a team effort. But empoweredliving.biz is available for you. It does not direct any traffic or any SEO directly to me or any other team leaders. It's specifically created for you to be your site. You can literally tell people, this is my training site for you. And we're excited that they can go in, get the 1K challenge roadmap, tap into some of the, you can put your own links in here. You can see this is obviously very customized to me because I want to link them to my Facebook page. Get social. I know some of you are screenshotting, so go ahead. Get social. Feel free to copy this as much as you want. I think we've even sent this out a couple of times for you guys. I'll open this up to Q&A to see if you guys would find value in that later. Happy for you to use it. Step 3, get free, and then I sign off, and then all of this is customizable. Now, I put this here just because I want to make sure they know when they're signing up with me, here's who I am in the company, and then here's who I am and how you get me. Okay? So you can customize that as much as you want. Now, what does that look like when someone gets it? It looks just like this, but it has a video picture in here. It looks like a video. Now, the video does not play in the email. What does happen is the video, actually, it's a picture of the video, so they click on it to play it, and it automatically sends them into your YouTube account and plays from YouTube. So they will actually experience both your page and your YouTube page. So I encourage you, go ahead and make your YouTube account look okay. But anyhow, that's how you send them an email video and they'll be able to watch it. I'm sorry, it does not play in your YouTube account. Sorry. It plays on a page like, let me show you. Let me show you one real quick. I thought I had to, it's going to play like this. In fact, we set this up today so that when you set up that video email, it's going to set up into this particular follow-up. So when they play, now I've set this up to where I wanted, anytime I do a welcome email, it sets into the template of this. Congratulations and welcome to our team. Yours will look exactly like this, but it'll have your picture on it, your information, things to know. I thought it was important when we set up this template that they know my ShareSolavei, ShareSolavei, that they can learn more about you. Watch this. If they click on Meet Me, it's going to take them to your page about you. I encourage you, for me personally, I wanted to put a link to ShareSolavei, my ShareSolavei, which is ShareSolavei.com, my username. I also wanted to link them to empoweredliving.biz so they could see what kind of resources I'm going to send them to. And I personally have a blog, so I sent them to my blog. You can put a link to your blog as well. And then, of course, I always put that Join Now button so that they can see how simple this could be for them as well. Okay, so hopefully, let's see what we've covered here. Number 1, how do I set up a video landing page?
Hello and welcome to Soul.
Who's that girl? How do I share those pages with others? Those are the URLs that you can just shoot out, the military, the moms, and just have as many of those as you want. Number 3, How do I make a video on my default page? Number 4, how do I create a video, email, or welcome? And then number 5, how do I send that to my prospects? You ready? This is the last thing we're going to cover tonight. Okay, so let's say we've just created that. We've got those in there. Let's look at the templates that we've got, campaign messages. We've got all of them in here. I've got my thank you for signing my guest book. I've got my opportunity campaign. You can see I've added a couple of extra emails to that. My message library, which is where all my emails that I've put videos in, if you actually put them in an email, they'll go in here. So I have 2. One, when people sign my ShareSolavei guest book and Outreach Manager, I send them little email that looks like this. Again, on the template, it just says, hey, it was great to see your name pop up in my ShareSolavei guest book. I hope that you have been able to see some of the videos on our site. I'm blessed to be a social executive with ShareSolavei, blah, blah, blah. You can also visit my online marketing system and lead generation tool, because remember, they're an outreach manager, but they haven't gotten to ShareSolavei. So I encourage them, go to ShareSolavei. Feel free to contact me anytime. I look forward to you joining my team. And then, of course, all my information is auto-filled in there. Okay, so I've created a page for that, and you can create as many of those pages for as many things as you want to. But let's say I want to send them now to my prospect. So first off, you're going to go to prospects, and I've obviously already got the email set up, and I already see you guys are tapping in. John ShareSolavei, Heidi ShareSolavei, awesome guys. So let's just say I met John ShareSolavei at the store, and John ShareSolavei went and opted into my page, and I want to send John ShareSolavei an email. I can go in here and click on John ShareSolavei's name, and I can say, wow, that's really cool. Right here, I'm going to send a follow-up email. See under his name, send follow-up email. We're actually getting ready to change this into a button so it's a little more visible. And I'm going to go in here. What template do I want to use? I'm going to send him, thank you for signing my ShareSolavei guest book. So let's say he signed my ShareSolavei guest book. And I'm going to click on that. And then it's going to show me an example of it. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That's good. That's the one I want to send John ShareSolavei. And then I'm just going to put send. And it automatically goes to him. Now, if somebody has filters set as high as I have my filters, barely anything gets through to me. I'll just tell you guys that. ShareSolavei can't even get through to me. So there are people who have filters like me set very, very high right now because of the amount of spam and the amount of opportunities people are pitching. Good Lord have mercy, if you can only imagine. So you might want to say to somebody, hey, did you get my email? Just wanted to check up on you. You might want to send them a general email from your email system just to follow up if you don't hear from them in a few days or if you don't see that they've clicked on it. Everything can be followed. This is also a contact tracker. So what do you do, though, if John ShareSolavei is not in your system? Like I have a lot of people that join my team that actually never went to my ShareSolavei system. I caught them in Outreach Manager and they signed up through Outreach Manager. Well, in that situation, you need to go add them. So most of my new members, I go ahead and I have to go in and add that contact. So you go into prospects, add contact, and I'm going to add Billy Bob. I don't know his address, not really knowing much about him. I just met him down at the local nail salon, let's say. And I'm going to put Billy Bob at gmail.com, let's say. I can put as much information as I gathered about him, but I at least have to have a name and email. Okay, then I'm going to come in here. How many of you have signed someone up, or even maybe you've gotten an orphan, but you don't have anything but an email on them? You don't have a phone number? Well, that's okay. All you need is name and email here. Select a category. Well, Billy Bob, let's just say he just joined my team today. Come down here. I'm going to mark him as a member. Maybe he has just joined up, so now he's a member. And so now I'm going to push save, and you will see Billy Bob will be added immediately to my contact list, my prospect list. And I can look over here to see his status. I actually see that he is a member, and you can see a lot of different things there as well. So anytime I'm ready to send Billy Bob an email now, all I got to do, just like I did before with ShareSolavei. Go into Billy Bob, and I'm going to go here, send a follow-up email. Billy Bob just joined my team, so you got to know I want to go welcome to Solavei and the Empowered Living Network, Billy Bob. And I'm just going to double check it, make sure that I got the right one in there. Of course, right here is where that video is going to be. Even though you can't see it, doesn't look like it, trust me, it pops up when it gets to Billy Bob. And all the training information's there. And I click send. And that's going to show me my follow-up email has been sent. Billy Bob will get that in his email, and he is good to go. I hope this has helped you guys. That is how to create a landing page, landing email, video emails, video landing pages, how to set your default landing page, how to add new prospects so that you can send these wonderful video emails to your prospects. And again, it's been a joy taking this little journey with you. Of course, there's a lot of other things you can do in here if you decide you want to customize some do-it-yourself landing pages. Again, create as many as you want. For $19.95, you have got more tricks, more tools, more bells and whistles than you will ever imagine. If any of you guys own an iPhone or a smartphone, probably you use 1/1000th of what that phone can actually do. Well, that's the same thing here. You'll probably use 1/1000th of everything. But for $19.95, it is an unbelievable system that you're going to be able to utilize. Now, if you get in here and you ever have any questions, I encourage you, go right over here. Questions about setting it up, questions about something may be going wrong, you may not have done something right, and you don't know what to do, go in here, click Help, FAQ, and you can go in here and look at the FAQs, and you'll see there's a lot of stuff in here that you can tap into, resources. Still need more, you can go in there, and you can also make sure that you are able to check your stats, learn more about your back office, see how it works, and you can generate a ticket within this system that you can send and actually get the help that you need. I hope this helps. You guys, it's been an honor and a joy. Again, let me just tap back in here. We've got a couple of things to sign off with. And the first thing is I want to remind you that our team together, we're here to help you build. There's a lot of resources that are going on. I want to remind you of 3 that I think are imperatives all week long. You need to be sending people to these every single week, 3 times a week. There's 3 things that I would say are just emphatics that you're going to always find me there a part of. Number 1 is the Empowered Living Super Social. That Super Social Live, we've changed our format a little bit, and that this next week we're testing these waters of the Super Social. We know people want to see people live and in person, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice the quality and excellence that you guys have become known for in our webinars. So what we're going to be doing with our Super Social is the first 15 to 20 minutes is going to be a very clean PowerPoint presentation, overviewing Solavei and giving you the what's hot, hot news. And then we're going to be moving into a live social right after that, where you're going to be able to see myself, some of the other top leaders in person, as well as we're going to tap into some super socials that are happening throughout the United States. If you want to be one of those live socials that are viewed online, you need to send me an email or contact us on our Facebook page, our Facebook group down there at the bottom, and just say, hey, I want to be on this week's super social. You can private message me through Facebook, facebook.com/Stacey Wallace. And I'm happy to get you guys on there. Love seeing your face. Love promoting you. The next thing is that's every Monday, by the way, at 8 p.m. Central. If you want to just watch or have your guests, or maybe you want to have people over to your house to watch it with you, just go to empoweredliving.biz/social at 8 p.m. Central, and it will play live right then at 8 p.m. Central. The next thing is on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central, this is our live internet marketing hangout. Now, what that is we are talking about marketing tips. When we say internet marketing, it's how you can use online and offline relationships and drive them into these incredible systems. We're always talking about tricks of the trade, what the pros are using, top performers. You're always going to see my guests on those are not people who are trainers, but people who are doers, people who are performing, people who are putting numbers on the board. And I've heard it a lot this week, Stacey. Thank you so much that you're constantly putting people on your webinars that are actually leading by example. And I'm very, very proud of the team that has been helping out with those, because they really are putting the numbers on the board. So Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central, that is empoweredliving.biz/hangout. That's how you watch it. The next thing is tonight, Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central. You can register for those. Those are ones you have to register for, because these are webinars at empoweredliving.biz. And I'm going to just fix this up here. That should have a dash. And that's the way I roll. Fix it up real quick. So Thursday night webinars are advanced training webinars, and that is at empoweredliving.biz. And you can go there and watch these, log in, register, and then watch these every week. I encourage you, go ahead and pre-register for the next like 15, so that you never miss those Thursday nights. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then, of course, I encourage you to tap in. Every night is available that you can tap into Ryan Wirch, our CEO and founder. You can tap into his live social that was pre-recorded, so that you can play. It's a 32-minute social that you can play anytime for your people. Go to socials.solavei.com and check out the information on that as well. Thank you guys so much for participating tonight and watching. Remember, now is the time. This is the place, and you are the ones to start the revolution. My name is Stacy Wallace, and I am honored and privileged to be on your team, and I'm believing the best for you. Good night, everyone.